here with you as we get set for a division rematch, Brock. One side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bold to...
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Penix working from the gun. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Gotta figure out this third down here. Penix here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try and throw it here. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking for a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. Penix on first down. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm, get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on fourth down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on first and second down.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. And, Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 17. Got his target, it's Otten. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Falcons will take over. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
They bring their tight end left. 3rd down, it's Penix. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completes this one to Otten. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 28. This one's taken in by Otten. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down. He completes it in traffic. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here, following the penalty. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. He'll throw it. On the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Got a man. Palmer has it. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
To the air with Penix. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Forced out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Here's the lone back on the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford. All right, here we go. Second down. From the 47. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's a throw. Taken in by Shaheed. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. On first down, they'll run. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set up now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. To throw it on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They'll throw it. Drops back. Needs an open man. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock. And they'll have a first and goal to figure it out. They'll run here with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. He's contained at the line for no gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9. Finds his target, Robinson. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Robinson on the inside give. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, Penix. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
Penix working from the gun. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. And again, it's Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Penix here from the gun. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. And leading just 7-3, might be better to take a knee and take the lead into the locker room. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this one does not go far. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he drives into... and is stopped right at the line. Well, we've hit halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers toting a nice lead into the locker room. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Bengals who are out in front as those two head towards the break. The Bengals seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And right now they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. George Pickens, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. In that game, all square as they take on the...
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the... He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons have it as he records the first interception of his young career. On first down, here's Penix. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Fires right away, but incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Play action, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there, third down. Here's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another run for Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He's dropping back to throw. This one's taken in by Otten. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Begin for the first time to Rachaad White. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Second down now, 7 to go. Trying an option play, headed left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. 3rd down from the gun. Has it in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. A toss now to Robinson. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Penix looking to pass. Escapes the... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Gets him 5 on the carry, but still a mile away on third and very long. Here's Penix to throw. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Buccaneers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Running back, motioning right. Short pass caught by his tight end. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 24. Henry on the catch. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 7.
Another try following the sack. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Falcons scoop it up. 40. At the 20. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that point.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Out of the gun, Henry. Room to work at the 35. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. Got his target. It's Otten. And he'll get it up to the 44. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shakir in motion right. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Nixon now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Penix now on 1st down. Got a man. Robinson has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run with Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Penix gets this to Woods. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. Penix on 1st down. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. And again, it's Penix. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. On first down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Second and 6 coming up here. They'll run it with Bijan. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now. On the shotgun, Penix. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Connection made to Shakir. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Cut out left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They'll keep this drive moving and cut the line for 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Henry on 2nd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Pass play coming here. This ball's cut by Palmer. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Takes off right out of the read option. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Back to throw now. They did it! He made the interception! And the Falcons have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Second and 10. Penix to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the Farm Rock with that fourth-quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers lead by 15 now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast. Penix working from the gun. Rolling left, behind some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Try and push it deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Third down run from White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep on their division rivals. for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that...
Tell you how to get rich quick. 20 a month and I can show you how the other half lives. Yeah, I can take you out of this. Get on your grind and take the dive. Can you riddle me this? If a